Listen, I want to make this video to all my believers out there who's struggling, who's struggling with the flesh and who's struggling with the body. Because Jesus said this. The Apostle Paul said this. The Apostle Paul said, "There's a law in my members that's warring against my mind. The body, there's a law that's in my members that's warring against my mind." The Apostle Paul said, "I want to do what's right." He said, "I want to do what's right. I want to follow Jesus. I want to do everything that Jesus tells me to do. But my body, my flesh is weak. My flesh wanna to go against what God's telling me to do. My flesh still wanna drink. My flesh still wanna smoke. My flesh still wanna have sex before marriage. My body wanna do all these things." But Jesus says this to whom Jesus said this in the book of Revelations, "To whom overcomes, I'll give to sit at my right hand with the Father." You have to overcome. There's no other way. You got to overcome it. You can't do it without the Spirit of God, without the Holy Spirit. Jesus said this before he was about to die. Jesus went and he prayed to the Father. He said, "Father, if there be any other way, let this cup pass from me. But not mine will, but thine will be done." So you got to understand, this walk with Jesus is very hard. It's hard. It's so many of you who really want Jesus, who really want to make it to heaven, but you're still struggling. You're still struggling with porn, or you're still struggling with smoking. You're still struggling with lust. You're still struggling with this fleshly nature. That's why Jesus said this: you gotta deny yourself. You gotta kill the flesh. You gotta kill the flesh. The Apostle Paul said, "If anyone lives by the flesh, they're gonna die." If you're still living by your flesh to hell, you're going to go to hell. You got to overcome it. And this is to all my believers, who going to see this 5 years from now, who going to see this 10 years from now, who going to see this 20 years from now, going to understand you're not in this alone. We all in this together. My black people, my white people, my Filipino people, my Latino people, all races over the whole earth, they're going to see this 5 and 10 years from now. You're not alone. But you got to understand, you got to fight this fight. You got to run this race. The Apostle Paul said, we are all in the race on the earth. If you win the race, there's only one person at the end that's going to get a prize. But he said for eternal things, everybody that's in the race, all of us going to get a prize. So we got to run this race, and it's hard. You know, the Apostle Paul also said he's a slave. He made himself a slave of Jesus. You got to be a slave of Jesus. You got to be his slave. You got to deny your flesh. Jesus said, "If any man desires to come after me, let him deny himself and pick up his cross." You have to deny yourself daily and pick up your cross daily. Man or woman, whatever you're struggling with, man or woman, you got to deny yourself every single day and pick up your cross. Every single day, you're not going to want to do it. Every single day, you're not going to want to do it. It's hard. It's tough. Any preacher that ever tell you this is easy, it's not easy. It's hard. I love everybody. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're Filipino. I don't care what you are. I love you. You're a human being. You was created in the image of God. And all of us have an enemy. This flesh is our enemy, and Satan is our enemy. We got two enemies we're fighting against. One is the devil, and the second one is our flesh. Because we live in a fallen creation. We live in a fallen state of being. And to all my young ladies who see this, listen. To all my young ladies, don't let anybody force you to have sex. Don't let anybody force you to give yourself up. If you're still a virgin, if you wait until God give you a godly man, a godly husband, because you do not want to have these demons attached to you the rest of your life. You do not want to have an addiction to porn. You do not want to have an addiction to the wrong type of men. These spirits will follow you the rest of your life, and it's not a game. It's not a game. Jesus paid the ultimate sacrifice, and anyone, you're going to have to pay a sacrifice. Everybody who decides to follow Jesus is going to have to pay a sacrifice. Either way. If you choose to follow Jesus or if you don't choose to follow Jesus, you're going to have to pay a sacrifice either way. Live here. This is for everybody, men and women. If you decide to live your best life now, what they say, live your best life now, to hell you're going. Forever, you're going to burn for eternity, get tortured for eternity. I got to tell you the truth because I love people. Listen, me, I it's something like I always say, it's something inside of me that God has put inside of me. I'm called to teach. I'm called to preach. I'm called to do this. I tell you all the time, if this stuff was not real, I would not be doing this. I'd be on the beach in Miami. I'd be on the beach in California. I'd be on the beach somewhere. I wouldn't be doing this. But I love people so much, and I got to tell you the truth. I got to tell you the truth. It's not easy. You're going to struggle. You're going to suffer. The true believer in Jesus is going to suffer. Listen, Jesus suffered. He didn't suffer for you to make it to have an easy way out. It ain't an easy way out. It's not a cheap grace. All the prophets in the Bible suffered. The prophet Jeremiah, the prophet Job, all these people have a false thought about who God is. These preachers tell you that God wants you to be healthy. God wants you to prosper. God wants you to be rich. God does not say any of those things in the scriptures. God says, deny yourself and pick up your cross and follow me. God says, if people hate you, know that they hated me before they hated you. People hate me because I tell them the truth in love. And if you decide to follow Jesus, people are going to hate you. You ain't going to have friends. You're going to have friends to hate you. You're going to have family that ain't going to want to talk to you. You're going to have people that say, oh, you ain't cool. I don't care about being cool because I know the truth. I don't care about being cool because I know the truth to life. And it ain't easy. And I say this, I understand to all my people who watch this 5 years from now or 10 years from now, I understand everybody that watch this ain't gonna make it to heaven. And I understand that. But I gotta tell you the truth. To those who really want to fight, to those who really want to make it, I gotta tell you the truth. Don't let Satan take your soul so easy. Put up a fight against him. Put up a fight. Struggle. Deny your flesh, deny the flesh, because that's the biggest thing is your flesh, the body. The body wants things that God says no to. So like I said, I understand a lot of people ain't going to make it. A lot of people that see this video ain't going to make it to heaven, but I guarantee you this. If you go to hell, don't go to hell so easy. Put up a fight against Satan. Put up a fight against the devil. Don't let him take your soul so easy. Don't let him win so easy. I'm passionate about what I do. I'm passionate about when I preach. I'm passionate about telling people the truth. I'm passionate about it. And there's people that hate me. But it's okay because I hate Jesus too. So, like I always say, I love y'all. I love every single human being that watched this video. To my Latinos, to my Hispanics, to my black people, to my white people. I don't care who you are. Forget about the racism. We need to come together as true believers. As true believers, come together as true believers and stop trying to tear each other down. We gotta pull each other up. We gotta come together. But we gotta do it in truth. Because Jesus said this. Jesus said, I didn't come to bring peace on earth. I'm not here. Jesus didn't create me to come bring peace on earth. Jesus said, I came to set a man against his father, a woman against her mother, a brother against sister, a father against mother. Jesus came to bring division. He didn't come to bring peace. He came to teach us how to be like God. Jesus never came to bring peace on earth. He never came to bring peace. So y'all got to understand, anybody who wants to follow Jesus, don't think you coming and you're going to have friends. You ain't going to have a lot of friends if you follow the truth. The truth. A lot of people going to turn their back on you. A lot of people ain't going to like it. A lot of people ain't going to want to talk to you. A lot of people ain't going to want to go out with you. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that because I know my calling. I know the truth to life. And if I can share the truth, I'm going to do it. For one, I'm afraid of God only. I'm terrified. I'm terrified of him. I'm not terrified of no human being on this planet. I don't care about friends. I don't care about none of that. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here for Jesus. I'm here for God. And I got to tell everybody the truth. It's hard. It ain't easy. Listen, you gotta overcome. Jesus said this, you gotta overcome. It's in your hands. You gotta make the choice to overcome. And it ain't easy. You're gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle and you're gonna suffer in this life. Everybody gonna suffer and they're gonna struggle in this life. It doesn't matter who you are. So I love y'all. Y'all stick together, y'all pray. Y'all stay together, y'all stay united. Don't be divided. Don't let Satan come in and divide the truth. But you unite with the truth. So I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.